Welcome back to lesson 9.3, a lesson on geometric series and sequences, and how we're going to learn now how compound interest and annuity have anything to do with geometric series or sequences. So I know a lot of you have seen this equation before, where it's A equals PRT or PRT or P times 1 plus R over N. You'll see what I mean by this right here, okay? But now, this deals with compound interest, okay? So we have our amount, right? Amount that we actually pay, okay? Now, the P stands for principal, the principal value, which means the starting value, start value. For example, when you invested in something, right? What was the beginning value? What was the start value that you started with, okay? But I'm going to change the formula a little bit from the book. 1 plus or minus, because if it appreciates, it's positive. That means it goes up, the cost goes up, the price goes up. If it depreciates, right? If it goes down, that means it's a negative, right? So it's minus, okay? So appreciation, depreciation. And this right here is the rate of interest, like what percentage is it increasing? Is it appreciating? Okay, so if you invest $100, let's say your interest is 10%, that means it's increasing or decreasing by 10%, okay? And because the compound interest, that means your rate, basically, like your bank, if you invest $100, they might say we promise you 20% interest, which is never going to happen, but just saying, if it's 20%, they're going to divide that 20%, or they'll tell you it's 20% interest annually, but what they really mean is that they're going to divide that up into years. Right? This amount is going to be compounded annually, monthly, weekly. That percentage is going to be compounded, okay? And times T, which means this is the number of times in the year that it's going to happen. This is going to happen. So if it's monthly, obviously, your T is 12. We're going to talk about that. Okay, if your amount is actually compounded annually, your percentage, let's say you're 10% or 20%, is going to compound only once. So think about why that's good or bad, okay? Semi-annually means your 20% will compound twice. Quarterly means 4 times, monthly means 12 times, and daily means 52 times. If you invest $1 million, that percentage of interest that you're going to gain if you invest at a higher percentage, compounding daily is extremely better probably than annually. Think about why. Good. Because the percentage is taken every time that it's compounded. Okay, so I'll explain that more if you don't understand, but for now, let's actually think about the calculation. So I want you to remember this formula here, okay? Now, depreciation obviously does indicate that the price when something went down, like a car. Like here, your new fancy car you bought for $155,000. Whoa, it must have been like a Maserati or something. Will depreciate at a rate of 30% per year. This is actually true. A car, once it leaves the car lot, it does depreciate greatly. Find the depreciated value of the machine after 5 full years, okay? So think about what it's saying, right? What's the price of the car? Principal is $155,000, right? $155,000. So that's how much it started with. Okay, so we're going to somehow use this formula. Okay, now, what's the P? It's $155,000, right? So that's how much we started the car at, okay? Now, always 1, so what's the rate that it's decreasing? 30%, right? So, I'll put 0.3 equals rate, okay? Alright, now tell me, does it say anything about it being compounded at all? No, it didn't, right? So no, the number of years must be 1. If they don't say anything, it must just imply that it's only going to be 1 time that it's going to be affected, okay? 1. So it's actually for 5 years though, right? The T is going to be 5 years, okay? Just plug it in. What is the price of the car after 5 years, right? If I started at $155,000, and this is going to be depreciated, right? Depreciate. To depreciate, it's going to be 1 minus 0.3, and NT, 1 times for 5 years. Okay? It's going to be 155, 0.7, so and just plug in your calculator and see what you get. Okay? Alright, that's the kind of application that we're missing with geometric series. Okay? Alright, next we're going to do, now, I want you to actually focus on something that you saw. Maybe you saw this diagram right here. This is on behind your pattern shift, okay? Take a look at your pattern shift, okay? Now, I know a lot of you guys were stuck on this formula. You guys, writing the explicit for this formula, excuse me, writing the explicit formula is very difficult for us. Look at this, 5, 7, 11, 17, 25, and 35, and so forth. I know that you know there's like, wait. I know this is 2, I know this is 4, I know this is 6, I know this is 8, right? I know this is 8, I know this is 10, and so forth, right? But how do you actually put the formula for that? Is it arithmetic? Is it geometric? You're right. It's neither. But it is something. This one has another layer, doesn't it? We have another layer. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's right. Anytime a sequence has 2 layers, 2 layers of pattern, think about 2 or degree of 2 in algebra. What is that function called? It's not arithmetic, it's not geometric, it's not neither per se, it's actually called quadratic. This is a quadratic sequence. And I'm going to show you the way that the book does it, okay? There's other ways to do this, but your book does it nicely, using the skills from last unit, okay? Quadratic sequence is a double layer like this, okay? Anytime you recognize that, it's very easy. Quadratic function goes like this, right? So your formula is going to have something like that on it. Your explicit formula is going to look like this. Let's try it, okay? You guys, I want you to pretend that a sub n equals a n squared plus b n plus c. Now I know that some of you guys are sitting there going, oh! Just try it if you think you have a hunch, okay? Now, let's go n equals 1. Well, where is n equals 1? Let's plug it into this formula here, okay? Your a sub 1, right? Anytime you see n 1, put an a sub 1 is equal to a. You don't know what a is. Oh, no. Okay, but what's n? N is 1. Square. What's b? Oh, no, but n is 1. C is, oh, no. But don't you guys know what a1 is? What's the a1 in the sequence? 5. We have our first equation. Okay? We have our first equation. Okay? What do you think is next? So when you ask for it, it's a sub 2. So now it's a, instead of putting a 1, you're going to put a 2 squared plus b, 2 plus c, right? Then what do you get? You get, what does that equal to? It's 7, right? This whole thing equals 7, right? Your a2 position, the sequence, the actual value in the sequence was 7. So guys, let's simplify this. 4a plus 2b plus c equals 7. We do those two equations. Wait, we have 3 unknowns. How many equations do we need? Minimally. All your skills are coming in action now, I'm sure. You're right. A sub 3, we're going to plug in not just a 2, but a 3 squared plus b, 3 plus c. So what's the third term in the sequence? 11. And so 11 is going to be 9a plus 3b plus c is equal to 11. Look, right? We have 1, 2, 3 equations. What are you going to do with those 3 equations? You got it. So simple, right? You have a squared plus b plus c is equal to 5. Not a squared, I'm sorry. Right? It's 1 squared. 4a plus 2b plus c equals 7. 9a plus 3b plus c equals 11. Obviously, you can use a calculator. Please do not use a solve function. It may not give you all the answers. You may want to use matrices, everyone. Try using matrices. RREF the sucker. Put it into an augmented matrix and okay, and then you'll get A is equal to 1, B is equal to -1, C is equal to 5. Which means, guys, this ugly looking pattern that you were really stuck on when writing the explicit formula is simply this. You know how your A equals 1? That means, you know how it's in the form of A n squared plus B n plus C? So now you know your A is 1. So 1 n squared. What's your B? -1, right? -1 n. And your C was 5. So Here's your formula. So here's your formula right here. So the formula for this guy is a sub n equals n squared minus n plus 5. But you're right. There's no way that a superstar pattern writer could actually figure that out. But if you recognize that it's quadratic, then you're all good. Okay? Good!